My name is Ben Pooh, or it's actually short for Ben Pahalski, but most people know me as Ben Pooh. Have the band Ben Pooh and Crew. Come check me out. Facebook me, MySpace me. Thanks a lot.
Well, it's Monday night, which means it is open mic night. So if you would like to play some songs or comedy or whatever you got going on, make sure you sign up on the list and we'll get down there to you. I'm Ben Pooh. We got Chris Mychon over here as well. I'm going to call him up, play some songs, I think, but I'm going to start out with a couple and then we'll start going down the list.
For the most part, I'm just trying to make it with music. It's been the first couple weeks right now. I've done it without anything else, and it's a little scary, and I like the scariness to it, though, because I want to go out and I want to try it. But, I'm just going to go out and do it and see what happens, but it is scary. I'm not going to tell you that it's not, because it is. But some days you know what you're going to get for money, some days you don't. This is actually the only open mic that I do, and I've thought about doing it other ways, but I don't want this to be my focus of where I make my money. And I understand there's a lot of musicians, and there's a lot of different ways to make money full-time as a musician. One of them being someone who runs a lot of open mic nights, or DJs, or karaoke. I mean, there's so many things you can do music-wise to make money. But I'd rather my focus be playing live and selling albums when I'm out, or merchandise, or just trying to sell myself out there and see if people like it. If they dig it, then they can take something home with them, or they can come see me live, and that's where I'd rather have my focus. But this just happens to be one of the facets that you can make a little extra money. So, tons of promotional stuff, whatever you can do. I mean, internet posters, things like this, bike rallies, you name it, I've probably played it. Whether it's like, someone asking for a special event, a party, a wedding, like I said, you name the event, I've probably played it to make money, and that's what you gotta do sometimes to stay afloat. It's funny, because when I had my normal job, and I'm working regular hours, and then going to do music on the side, I always thought the full-time job was stressful, and I just wanted to say, to heck with this, I just want to play music. And then now that I'm only doing music, I'm a little stressed out, because I don't know where my next paycheck's coming from. So there's still a level of stress now that I'm trying to actually figuring out how I'm going to live off of it. But, I keep telling myself, would I rather do this, or would I rather get yelled at by a bunch of people as a social worker? And not that I don't love helping people, but I love playing guitar and playing music, and loving the smiles on people's faces if they like it. So anything else we can get, we pretty much play. And as being a musician, one of the things is you play any show you can get. So if I can play with my band, I'll play with the band. If I can play as an acoustic duo, I will play with an acoustic duo. If I can play a solo show, I will play a solo show. So being multifaceted and being able to play as many different types of events as possible really helps trying to make a living with it.
I prefer to not explain Austin. I feel people should experience it for themselves. But Austin was excellent. It's for people who like music and who like to have a good time. Ben and I have been doing open mics at the Jager for a little over a year now. Greeley hasn't had a really strong open mic night, and so we wanted to make it welcoming to artists of any kind. And I think that's kind of what it's been. Like, anyone who wants to express anything can do it at the Greeley Jager open mic. Right now the plan is to spend as much time playing music as possible, whether that's in Greeley, that's in northern Colorado, outside of Colorado, or wherever, and to kind of bring along the people that we've met and to play with them, play for them, and that sort of thing. It's a tough business these days, and the more you work together, the better, and that's kind of the goal. So.